Imagine waking up every day and knowing that you will achieve your goal by the end of the year. Well, this is something I have struggled for a while, but I found something, a way and habit that actually almost guarantee the fact I'm going to achieve my goal. And so this is what I'm going to share because I, in the past few years, it was difficult for me. I had some goals and so on, but never really understood how to get it done, or at least in the end get it done. But throughout the year, that was very confusing, not sure if whether or not I'm going to achieve it. And the method that I've decided to share with you today is something that make it crystal clear in your mind that if you're doing what I'm going to show you, you are going to achieve your goal. And that, I believe, helps you have kind of inner peace when you say, when you think, okay, I know by doing that, I'm going to get my goal. So this is what I'm going to share. Let's get to it. The idea is, so I kind of think, actually, I didn't think of it that way at the beginning, but that, sorry. Yeah, it's good. I didn't think of it that way at the beginning, but I thought about the name of this habit as being atomic action, which actually sound a lot with the atomic habit that I don't remember the guy, but it's the book written about atomic habits. And in the end, that's kind of a habit. So the idea is simple. So you have your list of goals. And first of all, I will highly advise you to stick to less than 5 goals, ideally 3 or less. So, 3 or less goals, that's the first requirement. And then for each of those goals, you're going to establish what is the number one action that you can take on a daily basis that will almost or guarantee you reach your goal by the end of the year. And let me explain. I'm going to take the example of the goals that I have for this year and the daily habits that I've decided to do. So the idea is you want an action that is simple, that you can do it every day. And because it is simple and because you can do it every day, then this is not about whether or not you're going to achieve your goal by the end of the year. It's about showing up every day. And that makes all the difference because each time, each day you are showing up, each day you're executing that action, you know you make a step toward achieving your goal. And if you are able to do it every single day, you will reach your goal. And honestly, that's kind of, for me, that's calm me down. Okay, that's just a simple action. I just need to do it, and that's it. And you can, sometimes your mind can trick with you and start messing with you in terms of is it actually worth it? Is it going to work or not? But at the end of the day, you have set a goal. You know that this action is important and this is the most important thing that you can do right now. So you just have to do it. And sometimes, most of the time also, the simple things are actually the things that are more difficult because something that is easy to do is also easy not to do. And so the art of showing up every day is the difficult part. But that you can track. And so you know exactly if you're on track or not to reach your goal by the end of the year. That's not something abstract. If you show up, you will reach your goal. So let me give you an actual example because that can be a little bit abstract, saying like that. But for instance, for me, I have 2 YouTube channels. One about golf and this one about business, and this is about my personal brand. So I decided, you know what, I want to build an audience. So that's kind of my goal. Building Then you can have specific goals like reaching 1,000, 10,000 subscribers and so on. But you know what? Just having this goal, because the more specific the goal, especially subscriber and so on, that's something that is independent of you. What you want is find an action that you can control, that you have total control over. And so that action for me is posting a video every day. So it worked because I started at the beginning of the year, but then I had another, so that's long form videos. I set another goal because I'm kind of in a delay, and also I'm going to use to create program to help me do that. The other goal is to post 1,000 shorts for this year. So I haven't started yet, but this also is tangible. I'm going to start building up momentum to catch up the fact that I haven't started already. But here is the atomic action that I'm talking about. In order to grow an audience, you need to post content. That's at the core of it. Then, of course, how much you are going to build that audience, how much you are going to grow on social media, will depend on the quality of the content that you're producing. But at the core, if you don't post, you will not grow. So that's the bare minimum. One video every single day. And that's because I'm focusing more on quantity first than quality. But you can say it in another way. Spending 1 hour, 2 hours a day producing a video and having a rhythm of 1 video per week. That can be also that can be an atomic habit that you atomic action, you see. And so that's pretty much it. Yeah, there isn't that much things to say. I have this goal. I want to grow on social media, and I have a simple action, and I'm showing up every day. And so far, I have shown up every single day for this entire year. But I'm okay with the fact that for now that doesn't really transcribe to having grown audience, at least on this channel, because on the other channel, actually I'm posting video every single day on 2 channels at the same time. On the other channel, I'm actually growing a little better because the channel was not brand new on the other things. So posting every day actually helped. But the idea is this. That's kind of the plan I'm looking for. So far, I'm kind of there. I'm not averaging 10 views per video, but there is some videos that have grown a lot higher than that. Some others that are just barely past 10 views. So we'll get there. The idea is just to progress over time. And this also, that's something that people forget, is compound effect over time and exponential growth. And this is exponential because going from 10 views to 20 views is double the amount. That's exactly the same as going from 640 views and 1,280 views. That's the same, just that this is a different level of growth. But the actual growth is exactly the same. You're doubling the amount of views. But when you're getting started, you need to be satisfied. And that's why I try at the moment to be satisfied with having videos that are actually getting more than 20 views. Just the few videos that I got over 20 views for me is a big step forward. I believe it's because it's I'm on track so far. So that's why I'm not really afraid of anything. I'm just keep posting, and that's also about that. It's about trusting the process that you will get there at some point if you keep improving. Because I'm not just posting every single video. I try to think on how I can make it better and so on to make it work. Yeah. So yeah, I believe that's it for today. Try to figure out, okay, I have those goals, but what is just, okay, all those many things that I could be doing, but what is the one thing that will actually make a difference and make me move forward? For instance, I can take another example. I have my app that I want to build and and make money out of it. So that's a more complex one. Okay, how can I actually have something tangible that I can do on a daily basis? Well, for me, that's pretty much simple. I have in my daily plan, I have a block of 2 to 3 hours per day dedicated only to coding. That's more difficult to know exactly how close I'm going to get to my goal by the end of the year. But the way I try to do it is I broke down all the features and part of the app that I wanted to do in smaller components and try to deliver them as mini apps to get them faster and finish product, even though that's a sub part of the big app that I'm building. But try to build them. And so the first one, since it was the first one, that was I need to rethink the whole architecture of my app in order to make everything work together. The first mini app took a little bit longer. Probably it's going to bring me all the way to the end of February. But my goal is to then start accelerating the pace of releasing mini app. And then my idea is try to release a new one from in 1 month, so during March. Then I will try in 2 weeks in April, and my goal is to be able to start releasing mini apps at a rate of 1 per week. So that's kind of where I'm going, is in that direction. So because this is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. But for other things, you may have to think about, okay, how can I get it done? You may have to think a little bit deeper on how you can manage to get there. And that's how I managed to get there. Dedicated a block of time, but also a process that will lead me eventually to a weekly produce of something that get me closer to my final goal, producing a mini app every single week. And by doing so, I will make sure that by the end of the year, I will have at least multiple mini products that are available and finished, and most likely I will have made enormous amount of progress over my overall app that I'm building. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting that for this video, but yeah, why not? Why not? I hope that's interesting and that you got something out of it. So thanks you for watching, and I'll see you next time.